Charlie's just exposed himself here to Dan, who's been delivering his pizza daily and whom he'd been hiding from for quite some time.
Gambinos!
You can,
Money in the mailbox. Leave it on the bench. I'm Dan. I've been coming here for a while now. Just thought you'd want to know my name.
And here, Brendan puts on an Oscar-worthy performance using only his face. What's he doing here? He's looking down? Thinking about the pizza? Or how to respond? Or if Dan might gossip about him to his coworkers? It's difficult to see Brendan Fraser doing something like this back in his action and comedy days. His big smile, relatable persona, and comedic one-liners made him unforgettable. And he never internalized rejections by binge eating. So what's he doing here? He's taking on the role of Charlie.
it was about a man who he'd been harming himself by overeating and is compelled to redeem himself in his daughter's eyes.
Going against the public persona of the typical roles that he's known for and risking to act under a costume that limits his performance to his face, his voice, and his hands.
You always made choices that I never saw coming. You were always ahead of us in thinking differently and caring about your material and making it deep for yourself. And then also, when I saw The Mummy, action, fun, adventure, I was going, how the fuck is this guy doing that?
After the Mummy trilogy, Brendan was in and out of the hospital for 7 years for a spinal surgery, knee replacement, and vocal cord repairs. And the reality is, Brendan was overdue to change himself from a movie star to a movie actor.
I mean, the difference between a movie star and a movie actor is movie star gets a script and he says, how can I change this script to suit me? Movie actor gets a script, he says, how can I change me to suit the script? That's the difference.
Years ago, he did smaller drama movies with some of the best actors like Michael Caine, Ian McKellen, and Joe Pesci. And these small drama roles turned out to be the biggest contributors to his massive comeback recently.
Because I prided myself on diversity my whole professional life. And I mean, I'm not a one-trick pony.
Because you can't rely on big explosions or crazy stunts and heavy CGI to make you a better actor. Great actors use emotions to tell a story that connects with the audience. And as an audience, we look at the actors to tell us what they're going through, whether it's with dialogue.
Hi.
Or without.
A lot of actors want to get perceived in a certain way. I try to avoid that. I look for characters that are searching to do honest emotions that are actually more human.
Like in this scene, the humiliation caused Charlie to cope by binging, desperately trying to dissociate himself from the pain of embarrassment and shame. It's essentially a character development scene. And Brendan's brilliant performance is done by not reacting. Comment below if you know why. Watch the face every time he takes a bite. No emotion, but drenching in his own sweat. His posture is bent, shaped like the letter C, as if he's protecting or cradling the pizza box, like it's some fragile object. And check out what Darren Aronofsky puts in the center of the frame. He's coping with the psychological pain by binge eating, like an addict looking for relief, even after almost choking to death just a couple of days ago.
Here, you know. Are you choking? Okay, I need you to rock with me. Chew your food like a normal human being. You could have just died right in front of me.
I'm sorry.
After downing a whole box of pizza, he feels re-energized, leading us to an exposition scene in the form of an impulsive email blast to his students. An echo of his need for human connection and authenticity. The same reason why Charlie loves this Moby Dick essay every time he's panicking.
Moby Dick in the amazing book, Moby Dick.
Sending the email gives him a brief cathartic release. As his shoulders drop, feeling more relaxed. But his inner eyebrows going up tells us something is wrong. His mind panics, thinking about the repercussions of sending the email. His glance to the left here is a fight or flight response. And this rapid eye shift is when he decides to keep on binging.
Indeed, Charlie does not eat for pleasure. His diet comprised of empty calories, palm sugars. Make it taste good so that you get many, many of them in your body as a consumer has been the business model.
Keep in mind, Charlie was done binging before sending the email. You can tell how hard he's gasping for air while trying to finish these slices. But psychology today says it's not about the food. This frenzied, dissociative process of stuffing anything edible that he could find is him accepting death due to his loss of hope.
It's not going to be easy to watch certain sequences in this movie, but Charlie eats to harm himself. He is the manifestation of trauma.
But check out how Brendan makes this second part of the binge look more terrifying. Fully detached from reality, swallowing dangerously fast with sharp exhales after every bite.
And for me, just like constantly reading every single facial expression that Brendan makes.
Compare this to an earlier scene where he controlled himself much better. He rejects the fruit bar in this drawer, and he's happy to go for the chocolate bar in the next drawer. But before he eats it, look at the dual expressions he has on his face. The upper half shows you he's conflicted, blinking rapidly, contemplating about his blood pressure.
What was my blood pressure?
238 over 134. Yeah, oh.
Now, look at the bottom half. He's chewing and imagining the candy bar is already in his mouth.
The one that really connected with me was the chocolate bar scene. That one really connected with me because I've done that hundreds of times.
Brendan carries this scene without any dialogue, but his expressions gives you layers of subtext painfully and precisely. And to the skeptics who claim it's a fat suit award,
And I tell you, no actor wakes up wanting to wear over 100 pounds of prosthetics. It's a very difficult challenge to act through all of that.
so let's look at a scene with actual lines. His Oscar-winning performance takes place right before the binge-eating scene we've just witnessed. Charlie's big lie has been exposed by his ex-wife Mary to everyone in his inner circle.
Ellie, how much money did he offer you?
First, Liz finds out he's been lying to her.
Charlie doesn't have any money.
Where do you think all the money from his teaching has been going? The account for Ellie? By now it has to be huge. Over 100,000 at least, right?
Charlie, we could have gotten you anything you needed. Special beds, physical therapists, fucking health insurance.
Disappointed,
And being frustrated because he refuses to go to a hospital.
she leaves and slams the door on him. His daughter Ellie does the same thing.
Just fucking die already!
It's a really good essay!
Like, it's kind of the darkest moment between the two of them, and Mary is her last life preserver. And so I think Charlie knows that.
He knows that he messed up, and he's avoiding eye contact with anyone else. At this point, Mary doesn't know about his dangerous blood pressure yet, and he doesn't tell her
You're wheezing.
until she asks to check his breathing.
It's gotten worse.
You let me hear?
As Mary listens, Charlie wraps his hands around her to comfort her, when it should be the opposite.
I think he has no other play. That's his only move, to lay himself completely bare.
You can feel the love these two really had, but the pain, the grief, and the regret is unavoidable
You sound awful.
in their faces.
I'm dying, Mary.
Fuck you.
For sure?
In an attempt to deflect again,
For sure.
he changes the conversation topic to Ellie.
I need to make certain that she's gonna be okay. We can't give up on her.
You already gave up on her!
But notice how Brendan limits his movement relative to how he's framed by the camera. In a close-up, his gestures are kept small and controlled, opting to only use his face. In a medium shot, he incorporates hand movements. And in a wide shot,
I need to know that she's gonna have a decent life, where she cares about people, and other people care about her, and she's gonna be okay.
I need to go.
Mary, she doesn't
I have to go.
have anyone else. I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
I've been acting since I was 11 years old and I'm 45. And if it all ended and I never got to do anything again, I would go, but I got to do that.
The prosthetics, the makeup, and the whole getup only adds to the sense of reality. But it's his performance that affects other characters in the way they affected him and in the way he affected us.
And the Oscar goes to Brendan Fraser. The Whale.
But what about the people who say he's an overactor, like in Killers of the Flower Moon?
I demand to confer privately with Mr. Burkhart.
Check out this final shooting script written by Roth and Scorsese. The all-caps text in this writing and this downward camera move looking up at him tells you everything you need to know about the performance they wanted out of Brendan.
Ernest Burkhart is my client.
The rules prohibit this.
I demand the opportunity to speak with Mr. Burkhart.
This man cannot represent both the defendant and the witness. It is a conflict.
He has been missing for 2 months. And I have not had a chance to communicate with him before he testifies.
Including the next scene of him advising Leo.
Yes, you have all the power to save his life.
He is saving you, dumb boy! Do you want to go home right now?
Yes, I do.
You want to see your wife and kids?
Yes, sir, I do.
These government men, they beat you. And they tortured you.
Oh, no, they didn't, but they did keep me up for days.
No! They beat you! They beat you!
Yes, they beat me, sir.
Thank you!
All his deliveries are articulated with fine precision. This is an actor who's been assaulted, blacklisted, and written off. So he reinvented himself and came back as a world-class actor.
I knew that if I'm going to come back in cinema, I have to reinvent myself.
Yeah. I was privy to conversations about the casting, and I can honestly say that none of them could have been half as good as Brendan.
Brendan Fraser actually is a much more complex actor than that. He's wonderful to work with, he's wonderful to act with, because he's a real actor. He's not a personality, he's a real actor.
If it's something I learned from Ian McKellen, it was that you need to approach this as if it's the first and the last time you ever will.
You know, I think once a movie star, always a movie star.
And I'll see you on the next one.